We need a debrief on the booking that I had with the disabled guy. I didn't even know if I was going to tell you this because I felt like embarrassed, but if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Also, we're making a salt and vinegar martini today. I've been craving a lot of salt lately. I don't know if that's meant to mean something. So we planned to meet at the hotel, and with him being in a wheelchair, I didn't think it was fair for him to use the booking time to get the room set up. So he was going to go there early, get organized, and I was going to meet him there. I told him I don't do house calls, like just for safety reasons, but I'll be happy to meet him at a hotel. Plus, I had a reference from a friend, so I wasn't really worried if he got there early. Anyway, so I get there uncharacteristically early. That got in my eye. I need a minute. And I could see him like in the lobby. We make eye contact and I'm smiling at him and he's smiling back at me. I go over to say hello, I bend over and give him a hug and I'm like, oh, have you been up to the room yet? He was acting awkward, but I literally am always dealing with awkward men, so it was like nothing new to me. But he's like, sorry. I'm confused. He's even more confused. And then it clicks to me, I've got the wrong guy in the wheelchair. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I thought it was someone else. And then I got the hell out of there. I was like, I'm just going to wait outside until this guy is gone. I checked my phone and my guy had messaged me that he was upstairs like we had planned. In my defense, I hadn't met him yet and I knew he was in a wheelchair and my dumb brain just didn't think. Ooh, that's sour. I mean, he thought it was hilarious when I told him about it. Make it a bit extra salty. Also, I'm going to Sydney next week because like I'm starting my book tour stuff. And I was like, why not see some like regs while I'm down there? And I had this guy like immediately pay a deposit like after he'd asked a couple of generic questions. And then he starts going through my IG and he's like, oh, you know this person, you know this person. I see you're friends with Angela White. Like, do you think she'd be down on a booking? I'm like, yeah, babe, I think she's down. I think Angela White is down to have a booking with you. Why don't they just call her up real quick? I said it was never going to happen, and then he got upset because I told him how ridiculous it was, and now he wants a refund of his deposit. I ended up looking up the guy. Turns out he's not a good guy, and I won't be seeing him. Yeah, this martini is not my best work.